Hello friends. Across Australia's vast countryside, millions of pigs are raised every year quietly, efficiently, and far from the public eye. From remote farms to family dinner tables, this is a journey few ever witness. How are they raised, transported, and processed at such a scale? And what challenges animal welfare, logistics, and market pressure shape every step of this hidden system? Australia's pork industry operates across a mix of large-scale commercial farms, mid-sized operations, and smaller family-run holdings. Most follow the APIQ, Australian Pork Industry Quality System, a national standard designed to safeguard food safety, traceability, and animal welfare. From birth to market weight, pigs are typically raised for around 22 to 26 weeks, carefully managed through breeding, weaning, and finishing stages to reach consistent size and quality. But behind this efficiency lie growing concerns. Nearly 90% of pigs are raised in indoor housing systems, where restricted movement can trigger stress and abnormal behaviors. Practices like farrowing crates, tail docking, and teeth clipping, often without pain relief, remain hotly debated. Organizations such as RSPCA Australia and AMIC have repeatedly called for welfare upgrades. Add to that recurring droughts, volatile feed prices, and chronic labor shortages, and Australian pig farmers are under pressure long before a single animal ever leaves the farm. As pigs leave the carefully controlled environment of the farm, the system enters its most sensitive phase. Animals are sorted, loaded, and transported in purpose-built livestock trucks, often traveling 300 to 800 kilometers to reach processing facilities, reflecting Australia's widely dispersed agricultural landscape. What was once predictable and regulated now depends heavily on distance, climate, and timing. During transport, welfare risks increase noticeably. Industry and regulatory assessments indicate that approximately 3 to 4% of pigs experience transport-related welfare incidents, including heat stress or physical injury. In warmer months, temperatures inside transport vehicles can rise above. These realities have heightened public scrutiny and concern. At the core of the discussion is a structural trade-off: long-distance transport to large centralized abattoirs versus smaller local processing facilities. Centralization delivers efficiency and cost control, while localized options can reduce transport stress but face higher operating costs and workforce limitations. Balancing efficiency with animal welfare remains one of the industry's most complex challenges. Inside Australia's modern processing plants, scale and automation dominate. The country operates around 70 to 75 licensed abattoirs, yet just 7 large facilities handle close to 85% of all pigs, supplying both domestic and export markets. Animals are guided through enclosed raceways designed to reduce visual stress before entering COA forward stunning systems, where controlled exposure renders them unconscious. From there, the process moves rapidly, bleeding, scalding, dehairing, carcass splitting, and chilling, followed by digital grading and classification based on weight, fat depth, and quality. Every step is monitored to meet strict food safety and traceability standards. Yet even in these highly controlled environments, challenges remain. Welfare compliance inside abattoirs has come under scrutiny, with documented investigations and penalties, including cases involving Australian Food Group, where shortcomings in handling and stunning procedures were acknowledged. These incidents have accelerated industry-wide investment in improved stunning technologies, sensor-based monitoring, staff training, and tighter auditing protocols. The goal is increasingly clear: to ensure that industrial efficiency does not come at the expense of animal welfare in facilities designed to process thousands of animals each day. And this is the moment many people never think about. Once processing ends, pork stops being livestock and becomes food. The focus shifts from speed and volume to precision, safety, and trust. Inside modern Australian facilities, carcasses move into temperature-controlled cutting rooms where they are broken down into primary cuts. Some are packaged fresh. Others are routed to secondary lines to become ham, bacon, sausages, and cured products. Automated slicing, vacuum sealing, and cold chain logistics keep quality consistent as products move to supermarkets and local butcher shops across the country. For consumers, the questions don't stop at taste. HackCCP and APEAC systems ensure traceability at every step, from farm to retail shelf. Shoppers increasingly want transparency where the pork came from, how it was handled, and whether welfare standards were respected. In today's market, trust is no longer optional, it's part of the product itself. This journey is longer and more complex than it first appears. From farm to transport to the abattoir, and finally to the dinner table, every step is shaped by economics, logistics, market demand, and growing expectations around animal welfare. What looks like a simple product on a shelf is the result of thousands of tightly linked decisions, yet the challenges remain unresolved. Transport conditions, slaughter practices, and the pressure to keep costs low continue to test the industry's ability to balance profitability, food safety, and public trust. Each improvement in one area often creates tension in another. Looking ahead, the future of Australia's pork industry may hinge on technological innovation, stronger welfare standards, and a renewed focus on more localized processing. The question is no longer whether change is needed, but how fast the system can adapt, and whether efficiency and responsibility can truly move forward together.
Stop it from feeding.
American farmers pour their hearts into producing millions of tons of food each year, turning vast fields and livestock into meals that nourish families nationwide. How do they leverage state-of-the-art technology to deliver safe, delicious pork to your plate? This documentary traces the path of pork production, with harvesting at its core, showcasing the cutting-edge tools and dedication behind every bite. What challenges do farmers face to ensure quality pork reaches your table, and how do their efforts strengthen rural communities? In the rolling fields of Minnesota, farmers like Emma Larson rise at dawn to manage high-tech pig barns, preparing for the critical work of harvesting. Harvesting in pork production means raising pigs to an optimal 280 pounds before they're sent to processing plants for cuts, like bacon or ribs. Emma uses IoT sensors integrated with cloud-based apps to monitor pig health and growth in real time, ensuring precise harvesting timing for flavorful meat climate-controlled barns equipped with automated ventilation and feeding systems synced to AI algorithms keep pigs comfortable and healthy. This work fuels rural economies, creating thousands of jobs in towns like Worthington, Minnesota, where harvesting supports local businesses. Yet, challenges like extreme weather and rising tech costs loom, pushing farmers to innovate to protect their harvests. As Emma tackles these obstacles, sudden storms can disrupt harvesting, delaying transport and causing stress that lowers pork quality. In Iowa's pork industry, Harvesting moves thousands of pigs daily to processing plants, where robotic systems process 1,200 animals per hour, enough to feed millions. Farmers like Noah Bennett in Iowa feel the pressure as stressed pigs reduce meat quality, raising prices for families. USDA inspections use advanced imaging to detect contaminants in harvested pigs, ensuring safety for consumers like the Garcias in Texas. Harvesting also strains the environment as large-scale operations consume resources. Farmers address this with precision agriculture, using satellite-guided crop rotation after harvesting to restore soil health, sustaining production across states like Nebraska. The intensity of harvesting shines through in its technological marvels. In North Carolina, robotic arms equipped with machine vision monitor pig behavior, minimizing labor while prioritizing welfare. Timing is critical. Harvesting too early yields smaller cuts, while delays drive up costs. Labor shortages challenge farmers like Noah, who struggle to staff harvesting seasons. In Missouri, AI-powered barn systems predict growth patterns with 95% accuracy, optimizing harvesting schedules, though high setup costs remain a hurdle. These issues hit home as harvesting delays increase pork prices in stores, affecting families planning meals. Farmers bear this responsibility, knowing their work shapes the pork you enjoy. Despite these challenges, farmers deliver pork with remarkable efficiency. After harvesting, pigs are processed into cuts, sorted, and packaged, with blockchain-based traceability linking each product to its harvesting barn for safety. To tackle environmental impact, farmers in Illinois use biogas digesters, converting pig waste post-harvesting into renewable energy to power farms. Harvested pork becomes bacon for breakfasts or ribs for barbecues, connecting families like the Thompsons in Ohio to the land through every meal. Drones with thermal imaging and AI analytics now monitor barns, reducing harvesting inefficiencies by 25% in tech-forward farms, ensuring more pork reaches homes. This work sparks pride, fueling nutrition and traditions like 4th of July cookouts. Farmers push boundaries with next-generation tools to secure this legacy. In Kansas, smart harvesting machines with IoT sensors and machine learning track pig health in real time, boosting efficiency by 15%. Farmer Eva Chen in Illinois says we embrace technology to fight climate change and keep pork on your table using heat-tolerant pig breeds and gene-editing tools to adapt to shifting seasons. These innovations maintain steady supplies despite erratic weather. The film ends with a heartfelt call: support farmers by choosing locally harvested pork at grocery stores or farm markets. Harvesting weaves their dedication into the meals that unite families. This documentary celebrates the innovation and care behind every harvest, showing how America's pork industry feeds the nation while strengthening rural communities. From smart harvesting to sustainable practices, every step ensures pigs become the meals that warm American homes. Hello everyone, ever wonder where your groceries come from? America imports $219 billion, 0 cents in food yearly, half its fruit and seafood. President Trump's 2025 tariffs, averaging 18%, hit 75% of these imports, spiking prices 4% and adding $1,300, 0 cents to your bills, per the Tax Foundation. Tariffs protect U.S. farmers and flex political muscle, but you're footing the bill. Which countries feed America, and what's at stake if trade crashes? Let's dive in. From Mexico's avocados to Canada's maple syrup. Think tariffs, help or hurt? Comment below. Mexico supplies half America's fruits and veggies, 90% of avocados worth over $2 billion, 0 cents, and 80% of limes. NAFTA in 1993 lifted an avocado ban, boosting U.S. consumption from £1 per person to over £9 by 2025. Farmer Eduardo battles cartels demanding $68,000, 0 cents in peso fees. Pause. Peso, cartel cash grab, yet his 76-acre farm earns $200,000, 0 cents per harvest. In Veracruz, limes are picked despite droughts, washed with disinfectant, waxed for shine, and sorted by high-tech cameras. Small ones go to Mexico's juicing industry, perfect ones hit US shelves after quality checks. Demand soared with Latin and Asian cuisines, doubling US lime imports in a decade, while Mexico upped production 50%. But Trump's 25% tariffs since April 2025 raised prices 4%. In 2014, US limits on Mexican sugar for dumping, pause, helped local farmers but hiked sugar costs. Now worse with tariffs. Will your guacamole stay affordable? Share your thoughts. The EU ships $20 billion, 0 cents in food yearly. Italy's $400 million, 0 cents burrata, and Spain's olive oil. Puglia's Vincenza Tiani, a fourth-generation cheesemaker, crafts creamy burrata that melts in your mouth. Spain's 6.8 million acres of olive groves produce extra virgin oil, grinding olives into paste and pressing without heat to keep vitamins. Oil stored in nitrogen-filled tanks at Diolio's massive facility. Trump's 10% tariff threats spark EU retaliation, hiking cheese and oil prices 4%, straining ally ties. Can gourmet stay affordable? Drop your take below. India sends $2 billion, 0 cents, in shrimp. China, 80% of global garlic. Chinese dumping selling below cost slashed US garlic growers from 12 to 3. Costing $600 million, 0 cents, from 2001-2005. Garlic prices now rise 4% with Trump's 20% China tariffs. In India, shrimper Anil says, cheap imports crush us. As US shrimpers like Knuckles struggle, his costs for ice, nets and gas have tripled. I'm sick to my stomach, it's never been this bad. Tariffs help US shrimpers but hurt businesses needing cheap imports. Tariffs or free trade? Your call. Canada delivers $40 billion, 0 cents in grains, meat and maple syrup via USMCA pause. Saskatchewan farmer Glenn Wright says, "Retaliation's killing our dreams as Trump's 25% tariff spikes cereal and meat prices 4%. Farmers harvest wheat at dawn, but Canada's counter-tariffs disrupt incomes and retirement hopes like Knuckles. USMCA's trade harmony is cracking. What's your favorite Canadian import cereal or syrup? Comment. Africa supplies $5 billion 0 cents in cocoa 2/3 of US beans for Mars Wrigley. Ghana's Joseph battles swollen shoot virus paws, losing 700,000 tons yearly. Mealybug spread it, blackening pods and destroying trees in years. A third of Ghana's cocoa land is infected. New trees take 4 years to fruit. Joseph cut 1,500 trees in 5 years. South America sends $5 billion 0 cents. Brazil beef. Brazil and Bolivia a third of global quinoa via 2009 trade deals. Quinoa boomed as a gluten-free superfood with keto diets. Trump's 10% tariffs plus shortages push chocolate prices 4%. How's this hitting your candy bar budget? Tell us. Trump's 18% tariffs hit 75% of imports, raising food prices 4% and costing you $1,300 0 cents yearly per tax foundation. Sugar soared after 2014 dumping limits. Chocolate jumped from swollen shoots and tariffs. A double-edged sword protecting US jobs but stinging consumers with retaliation from allies like Canada and the EU. It's a tax on suppliers. Passed to distributors, retailers and you, while the government cashes in. Historically, tariffs inflate prices without big economic wins. Trump's scale against allies is bold. But if trade falters, what's at stake? Let's talk about solutions. Smash like, subscribe, share, comment. Tariffs, yay or nay?